What's going on, my people? Just wanted to say hi and give you an update on the first 2 weeks of training. I've got 1 week left, which will be on the road with my training engineer. I got assigned the training engineer after I finished the first 2 weeks. So the second week of training was pretty intense. You're doing mostly driving on the road and also in the yard. And the yard, like I said, is set up in a way where you can practice a lot of tight maneuvers. You're doing a lot of slow maneuvers, a lot of backing. They're gonna make sure that you can do your 45 back. So you pull up, you shoulder up, and then you go 12 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and then you back into your hole. Depending on who your teacher is, they'll use different verbiage or they'll give you a different focus. But at the end of the day, it's basically the same thing. You angle your truck a certain way, and then it's a setup, and then you get it into the hole. So some people get it right away. They get it first few tries. Other people, it takes a little longer. But at the end of the day, it doesn't mean one person's a better driver or the other. It just means that they just got it faster. Either they connected with the trainer and they knew exactly what he was saying and it sunk in and they did it right away. And other people, they had a lot of information. You get information overload, and it took them a few tries before you have that ah moment where you go, oh, okay, I get it now. And then you can visualize it and you can back it in. Once they know that you can drive on the street and they know that you can back up the truck without any instruction and put it, straight into the hole, then they give you a certificate of driving, a driving certificate. And that driving certificate means that you've completed their training on the driving portion of it. At the end, so that's Thursday usually, and then on Friday you actually get the actual certificate of completion, which means that you completed the 2 week orientation training course. So my overall thoughts on Schneider and the 2 weeks that I've spent there is that it's what you make of it. The trainers are great. The system that they have set up is good. It's solid. They've done this over and over again, so they know what formulas work and what don't. But I want to encourage any of you guys thinking about doing this, go into it with all your energy. Be proactive about it. You can go into it, I'm going to give it a shot or whatever. Don't go into it. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your energy. Don't waste. I would say that you get into it and go all in. Be proactive. Be ready. And I think if you put all your energy in, like for me, I got ADHD, so I get bored easy, or I lose my train of thought, or I something distracts me, and I'm in left field a lot of times. But when you're really into something, you put all your energy in, you can stay focused for a long time. That means, like, if you're really passionate about something, when you're young, you're dating, and you're passionate about that person, you're in 100%, and you catch details and stuff that normal people don't. And it's like that. Like, you've got to decide that I want to be all in. I want to be passionate about trucking. You decide that, and you put that energy in. And so the night before you're sleeping, think about what the next day is probably going to be like and get ready for it. Don't just wake up in the morning and drag your feet and then kind of react to everything along the day. Instead, try to be proactive. Ask the questions. If you don't know something, ask them. They want you to ask questions, and they're really good about, teaching you. So they want to teach you. I know that some of the guys can rub you the wrong way, but their intention is that they don't want you to go out there and embarrass the company and also cause an accident. They don't want you to go out there and hurt somebody. They feel responsible, and I like that. And there are some guys that are like strong with a strong personality, or there's some guys that will sound louder than normal. We're in trucking, so you have to talk above the engine noise anyway. But there are guys and people who aren't used to it. They'll take it the wrong way. They'll get like a little bit butthurt, or like get all like annoyed. But you know what? You can't take anything personally here. They're telling you so that you become a better driver and you become safer. And they feel it. If somebody gets annoyed or whatever, they know that, they don't want to be that guy either, but they're going to be that guy if it's going to help you be a better driver, and if it's going to help Schneider out. So anyway, the whole team is great. I haven't found one teacher or one trainer there that wasn't good. They're all good. Everybody I interacted with, and it's and this whole training thing, it's what you make. Like I said, it's what you make of it. And if you put that energy forward, I guarantee you will do well, because you will take what they're providing you in that short period of time, and you'll be amazed at what your mind could absorb and what you could learn in that time. Just stay positive and just have the right energy every day. You're not going to get it the first day one. You're not going to be perfect. I see, even myself, I was beating myself up because I couldn't back up after they instructed me the first day, and I made silly mistakes here and there. just keep doing it. It's repetition. The more you repeat it, um, the better you're gonna get. And then also we had you have to learn, and some of you guys aren't tech savvy, but you have to learn the tablet. And they give you a short window of time, and it's not like they go in super detail and explain everything out on the tablet. You're gonna be, like I said before, it's gonna be repetition. And so initially you're gonna just follow them doing the steps that they do. They're gonna teach you like, okay, you're gonna be pushing this button now, and then they're gonna explain what's going on, and they're gonna say you're gonna push this button. And so a lot of people that aren't tech savvy or that just don't like tablets to begin with, they were like kind of lost in the beginning. But the more you repeat and do the same things, because you do it day after day, you do your on duty, off duty, your yard moves. You do a lot of stuff that you're clicking on that ELD tablet, and then you also have like how your work is going to go, the workflow, and which part of the workflow you're in, and what your next steps are, and you learn all that. And by the end of your training, you should have a pretty good grasp of how everything works. You're not going to be a pro at it because they didn't spend the whole 2 weeks teaching you just the tablet. You have a lot of information in your head, but you should be familiar with how the tablet works, and then they give you all the information so you could look everything up. So you'll be fine. And then when we go out with our training engineer, that's when we'll go ahead and do it hands on. That's what I'm looking forward to for next week. I'm supposed to meet him in Phoenix at 9 a.m. on Monday, Phoenix time. So I'm looking forward to working with him. I hope we connect well, and I hope I don't annoy him. You know, um, sometimes I'm like, talk, 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 talk. So overall, I'm really thankful that I got to go through Schneider's training program. I don't know, who knows the future. I don't know if I'll be there for, if this will be my last company and I'm there until I retire, or they might not like me at a certain point and say, you know what, Dave, here's the door. um, Give us our truck back, right? While I'm here, I'm gonna do my best to give my best, and also learn as much as I can. Be ready, and just the more you know, I think the more and the cleaner your record, the more doors that are available for you in the future in trucking. Whether that be leasing, owner operator, or another company, or transitioning to like hazmat, bulk. Just all the options that are out there for you in trucking. And I may be doing intermodal, doing a local job here out of Long Beach and San Pedro. You never know, in the future. You don't know what my future entails. But so far, I have no reason to complain about Schneider or dislike Schneider. Everything is beyond expectations. And I wasn't expecting a whole lot, but I'm used to companies that just don't get it. But so far, they're strict, and I want to say they're strict in certain areas, but it's not unfair. It's pretty straightforward, but it's not unfair. And I get it, but if they need to let people go, they won't hesitate to let people go. They're a big company and they won't hesitate. You know, so you just have to know what the parameters are, what they expect from you, and just stay within those parameters. And I think you could really have a successful career here for as long as you stay here. If your job, if that position, the pay isn't good, they give you an opportunity to transition to another route or another job. Either go from like dry van OTR to like dedicated, or go to regional. Like, or intermodal. Intermodal something. Like I said, intermodal something I might want to do soon. But yeah. Anyway, that's my that's my update, and I hope you guys find this information useful. And personally, on a personal note, I'm not gonna lie. At my age, I'm pretty drained, and um, I had a great experience. I don't think I've ever experienced anything like this in my life. It's because it's mental and physical. Usually, when I was in sports, it's mostly physical. The mental part was easy, but and then obviously in school, it's mostly mental and hardly any physical. So, but this hit me physically and mentally, and you know, a lot of the guys at training were my age, around my age, and then there was a lot of guys that were young too. But I mean, if you're thinking about getting into this, I don't think you're too old. I don't know what your age is, but if I can do it, I think others can too. And leading up to this, I tried to get into shape, and I lost about 20 pounds, and I was on the treadmill a lot, and lifted weights, nothing to bulk up, just to get my blood flowing in my body. did a lot of stretching every morning. And I guess if I pass this next week, if my trainer says I'm ready for the road, I'll be assigned a truck and I'll be a truck driver officially, right? Until then, I'm still a trainee, and we will see how things progress. I will keep you updated. And if you are going to Schneider, I hope you really enjoy it there. And if these videos were helpful to you and you want to give me a referral, you could do David, Joe, J-O is the last name, for the referral code, and help me out. Well, anyway, peace, and thank you for all your support, and thank you for all those that have been praying for me, and just and especially thank you for watching this video till the end. Take care.